In the beginning there was chaos, but soon, people realized that in Hangman's Noose, when one person goes to get a helicopter at the beginning of a game, things work out a lot more quickly. And so, the search to find the perfect route to the helicopter began, and for a long time this was the best you got. It cuts the most corner off of your trip to the helicopters, and any time you save on the way there is as good as flying faster. But, even with the best spawn, the most close to the cart spawn you could get, you still only got to the helicopters at 41 seconds. Usually it was 42. And sometimes 42 just feels way too slow. Yeah, too slow. Over in free mode, people were popping tires. Just for fun, you know? All 4 tires on any vehicle, you cut them off, compare them on the tarmac, you're driving straight forward full throttle, the vehicle will go faster. Don't believe me, try it yourself. Over time, the buggy with all of its tires popped will pull way ahead. Cool, huh? Unfortunately, you can't turn, so don't pop all your tires in Hangman's Noose. But, for a bulleted tire, it just takes 1 bullet to pop these front tires. You still get a pretty fast buggy, and you can still turn alright. You just can't go over curbs, so don't bomb the truck. Okay, so they're both at the same place, and we're both holding down our throttle at the same time. And as you can see, pop tires make the buggy go faster. Time after time, he just pulls way ahead. Look at him go off into the distance. I'm getting ditched. Okay, but there's still more you can take off. For a few bullets extra, you can not only pop the front tire, but also lower the front by shooting out the shocks. And now I agree, in reality, destroying the shocks and popping out your tires doesn't make your car go faster. It's probably a horrible idea. But this is a video game and it works. To just exaggerate the effect, I'm going to pop the front tires on this. So we're looking at a buggy with the pop front tires versus a buggy with no shocks, no front tires. In a game, you don't get the time to do it so delicately. You see how it's lightly smoking? Oftentimes in a game, your cart will catch fire. It's just a risk you take for trying to go faster. The faster you go, sometimes the more problems you have. But it's fun, and those times where you get it just right and it's like a 1 minute 39-second game, it's a bit of a rush. Yeah, look at him go. It's like I still have tires on my cart or something. You can still turn, you can still do all the stuff that you did before. It's just faster. Each shock that you take out takes another second off your trip there. For 2 tires with their shocks lowered, you save 6 seconds on your way. Let's take a look at that trip over to the helicopters again. Only now I'm going to get both my tires popped by qcandrew. The QC stands for quality control, and this gentleman can pop both tires himself, something I'll show you how to do later on. Right there you can see I still have a little bit of tire, but quickly enough they break off, and I'm left with nothing but sparks and strange skid marks as I glide across the concrete effortlessly. Sometimes when they pop out the shocks also and you're lowered, it skips like a stone across a placid lake on your way to a helicopter. And check this out, when I hit the curb, not even 40 seconds, and that's fast. So how can I pop out both the tires, you ask? Well, let me tell you how to. The first method I'm going to show works great if you're having trouble auto-aiming and locking onto the cops. You crouch behind these 2 boxes over here, and you position your gun just in front of the cart, and strafe to the left as the pilot starts to move the buggy. You will usually almost always get at least 1 tire. Well, if you want better results, you gotta be good at disallow. You crouch on this X in front of the host spawn and you shoot the right tire through the back tube. And then you catch the left one as it rolls. And if you really hammer the left one, you can get the shock also. One more time in slow motion, just to emphasize and clarify. Watch as I awkwardly get it down into position. Way too late. And then you shoot. If you play any Call of Duty, you can do this better than I can. There you go. Alright. Oh, look at the gas escape. A sure sign that you've gotten the tire. So it may take a little while before you learn how to drive to the helicopters with your tires popped and not crash. And it may take a little bit while longer before you can pop out both tires without blowing up the cart or flattening a back one. But Fast games are the heart of good co-op in any game mode. And here in Hangman's Noose, it's all the more fun. So what if somebody dies right as you get Petrovic in there at 114, you know? His heart's in the right place, I'll pick him up, it'll still be a 153. A fucked up game is a rock star time by any other noob who just runs around picking up money. So be pro, be fast, and have fun.
You will be rewarded for that, I assure you. Now we must drink and forget the bloodshed.